Do you think that if one doesn't receive a Valentine's gift on Valentine's Day, one should make a fuss about it?
Straight up to me. Don't go out straight, in my opinion, straight up to make a fuss about it, because, you know, if it's the first time, we don't know how long this might be going on for.
Yeah.
We don't know how this person of yours or this partner of yours might choose to, you know, express their feelings towards you.
Yeah.
Because people have different love languages and they see love in different ways, and, you know, the way they show their partners love in different ways. So first off, I'm not going to just say jump on and, you know, make a fuss about it, maybe quarrel with your partner, have a fight with them, or begin to conclude that, oh, this person doesn't love me, this person doesn't care about me. No, but your feelings are valid, as I would always say, because you deserve it. Probably you're the sort of person who feels valued when your partner makes the effort to, you know, buy you gifts, show you love by, you know, the effort they put in, maybe take you to nice places, or maybe you expect that they make a proposal, because some people do that when it's Valentine's Day. They choose to propose to their partners on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Different things are planned on this day. So some people would expect, because naturally it's their partner and it's a day for their partner to show them how much they care about them, how much and they want to even know if they are the one, because you would expect, or it's only natural to believe that if you are the one that your partner will spend all that money on, will sacrifice for, make that effort for, spend all the time in the world with, if you are the one. So you want to see effort. Let me put it that way. For some people, they judge or they believe their partner really loves them when they put in the effort to purchase gifts, spend time with them. Maybe for some people, it's spending time. For some people, it's gifts given. For some people, it's acts of service and all of that. So if you're that sort of person who feels that your partner needs to make an effort to make you feel special or valued, your feelings are valid. So I would say, all right, is it a pattern? Is it something your partner always does? Are they always pushing aside or acting like you don't exist when it's Valentine's Day? They never go all out to give you anything. It's always, oh, babe, we're always loving each other now. I mean, not every day we celebrate Valentine's Day every day.
Every day is
so
a day of love,
because some people also go as far as saying that. Is that what your partner is saying to you? If it's that pattern that your partner is always tilting towards, then I might say that it might be a problem. And it's about that time to sit down, and I'm not saying fight, quarrel. These days, I don't think all those kinds of things are necessary. It's either this or not. And how do you know? It's by asking, okay, it's Valentine's, and I see that it's a pattern now. Last Valentine's, there wasn't really anything. You said, you know, you probably were busy or it's not that important. We celebrate Valentine's every day. I love you every day. I show you all the beautiful things every day. So I took it that, all right, that's how you feel about it. I let it slide. But a second or third Valentine is here. And the same thing is happening. You're not, you know, you're not making any effort. I don't get any gifts. You're not even talking about it. You're not taking me anywhere. You're even, for some people, their partners or whoever is they're dating is usually nowhere to be found. They go mute. Silent. You're not even, all of a sudden, you've been busy communicating with this person all through the year.
The entire month.
Exactly.
But Valentine's Day, you're just
they go mute. Now, if that happens, there is a problem. That's
so
when I think
can make a fuss about it.
But the fuss is, hey, what's going on?
Okay.
Why is this happening?
And, you know,
fights or, you know, break things or, you know,
just
go
to understand where
chaotic.
things are and how things are going.
Yes.
You know, I think I want to ask, because while I understand that, when we talk about how things happen in relationships, a lot of guys are quick to say, oh, it seems like we attack guys. In situations like this, in most cases, it is only when it seems as though the love is one-sided that the guy would be the one feeling this way. But in situations where it's like a proper relationship or it's a talking stage that probably has not been defined, the lady is the one who always receives, you know, the hurt, the disappointment, the embarrassment that comes with these kinds of expectations. There are some people who really do not think too much about it.
That's what we've been saying. It's
the same thing. You know, what I was saying the other time. I was saying about how that even if things didn't start out like that, things can change. And it is both of us being open to making these changes. So I was saying how that a friend was telling me about another friend who got married and was earning more at the time. And then when the husband actually got a job, he did not start to, you know, pick up responsibilities. That it led to the lady kind of asking him that, okay, so now that you make more than you were making a few years ago, do you want to start contributing, you know,
to
what we do in the house?
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking that, okay, that's somebody that I think he didn't have to be asked before he would make the change. Because if you started out the relationship and you didn't have as much, and suddenly you start to make moves and then you are doing better, I feel like this thing should be obvious. And this is where I also think that the idea of understanding how your partner wants to be loved comes in. Because I know we can sit here all night and argue about how that, okay, lady wants to feel loved and stuff, that people really who do not care. But it depends on how much you know about this partner of yours. Are they people who care about the idea of being loved upon on Valentine's Day, or are they people who wouldn't bother?
And that's why I say talking about it too is one of the ways that you can know a lot about your partner.
What if I want you to surprise
you? And what if I don't realize that you want me to do that? You should understand that nobody's a soothsayer or fortune teller or somebody who can read the mind. They have a name for them.
Telepathic.
You're not telepathic.
Yeah.
I don't even advise that. I always advise, don't sit back there, fold your arms, and expect your partner to read and try to understand everything and know what's on your mind at every single point in time. You're going to be setting up yourself for unhappiness a lot of times because you're busy thinking and wanting and imagining and wishing and hoping and expecting that your partner knows everything. Your partner should know this about you, and they probably don't know. So it would help. What would it hurt to say, you know what? I like it this way. I love it when people communicate, especially once they're getting to know each other. I love it when you express yourself. That's why it's a relationship. There is no relationship without communication. You relate, trust me. When there isn't any communication in relationship, or you don't have as much communication as you should have in a relationship, it is going to have problems.
Right.
If you even listen to all of these relationship experts or, spiritual leaders talk, or when people go for maybe counseling or they want to get married and they're going for, that stage where they're courting each other and they have to get advice and get a lot of spiritual leaders to talk to them about how marriage should go, they will tell you oftentimes that one of the basic key ingredients to help or make a marriage or relationship work is communication. Tell them. Express yourself. Don't be quiet, because if you're quiet about the way you feel, a lot of times you're the one who's always going to get hurt.
Yes,
because they don't even know. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's know this and be able to understand it. And the whole idea of Valentine's and giving and all of that, if it's a way, a pattern for an individual or a relationship, you get what I'm saying? If your partner is that sort of person who takes Valentine's seriously, okay, and they expect that on Valentine's Day, you make an effort. For some people, it's not even about the gift. To me, it's not about the gift. It's the thought, the effort, the intention. To make them feel special. Like the caller who called in and spoke with us said, making your partner feel special, making them feel like on this day you are the one. A lot of people will judge you based off of how you show up for them on Valentine's Day. Okay, so it's Valentine's Day. My boyfriend, who's always talking to me, who's always calling me, who's always telling me how much they love me, is nowhere to be found. I can't even reach them. All of a sudden, something's come up that's made them really busy.